Shalom, family. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. In chapter 1, we heard wisdom cry out. We were warned about the traps of evil. We were reminded that the fear of Yahuwah is the beginning of knowledge. We saw how the world mocks truth, how foolishness is loud, but wisdom is louder for those willing to listen. Now, in Proverbs Chapter 2, something shifts. This is the chapter of pursuit. The Most High doesn't just want you to hear wisdom. He wants you to seek it, chase it, and live by it. This is where growth happens. This is where your path becomes clear. This is where divine understanding begins to shape your destiny. So get ready, because this chapter will challenge you to dig deep, stay focused, and walk the narrow path of the wise. Let's begin. Proverbs 2:1. My son, if thou wilt receive my words and hide my commandments with thee. Wisdom begins with a decision to receive and to hide, not just to hear, but to store. The word must live in you, not just around you. You grow spiritually when the word stops being a visitor and becomes a resident. Proverbs 2:2. So that thou incline thine ear unto wisdom and apply thy heart unto understanding. This is more than listening. It's leaning in. It's applying your heart, not just your head. Wisdom requires full attention and full surrender. Where your ear leans, your life follows. Proverbs 2:3. Yea, if thou criest after knowledge and liftest up thy voice for understanding, cry out for it. Don't seek casually, seek desperately. Lift your voice in prayer, in hunger and desire. The Most High answers those who press in. What you whisper about won't change your life. What you cry for will. Proverbs 2:4. If thou seek her as silver and search for her as for hid treasures. Most people search for money, not wisdom. But wisdom is the true treasure. Chase it like your life depends on it, because it does. Don't chase riches. Chase what makes you rich in spirit. Proverbs 2:5. Then shalt thou understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of Yah. If you truly pursue wisdom, you'll discover the fear of Yah, the holy reverence that brings real knowledge and spiritual authority. The fear of Yahuwah is not fear to run away. It's fear that keeps you close. Proverbs 2:6. For Yahuwah giveth wisdom. Out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding. True wisdom doesn't come from books, blogs, or experts. It comes from the mouth of Yahuwah. Stay close to him and you'll never lack direction. The closer you are to his voice, the clearer your path becomes. Proverbs 2:7. He layeth up sound wisdom for the righteous. He is a buckler to them that walk uprightly. Yah stores wisdom like treasure for the righteous, and for those who walk upright, he becomes a shield, a divine protector. Righteousness is your access code to divine protection. Proverbs 2:8. He keep the paths of judgment and preserve the way of his saints. When you walk in wisdom, you're not walking alone. Yah guards your steps and preserves your way, even when the world collapses around you. The wise don't just survive, they are preserved. Proverbs 2:9. Then shalt thou understand righteousness and judgment and equity, yea, every good path. Wisdom opens your eyes. Suddenly you see what's right, what's just, what's fair. It shows you every good path, even when the world offers shortcuts. Wisdom doesn't just show you what's good, it guides you to walk in it. Proverbs 2:10. When wisdom entereth into thine heart, and knowledge is pleasant unto thy soul. When wisdom moves from your head to your heart, something shifts. Truth becomes your joy. Discernment becomes your peace. When wisdom lives in your heart, confusion can't live in your life. Proverbs 2:11. Discretion shall preserve thee. Understanding shall keep thee. Wisdom doesn't just bless you, it protects you. It keeps you from falling into traps and helps you walk steady in unstable times. Wisdom doesn't make life easy, it makes it safer. Proverbs 2:12. To deliver thee from the way of the evil man, from the man that speaketh froward things. There are voices that twist truth and promote evil. Wisdom saves you from their influence and guards you from their plans. Wisdom will deliver you from people your emotions would have welcomed. Proverbs 2:13. Who leave the paths of uprightness to walk in the ways of darkness. Some once walked right, but now walk in darkness. Wisdom helps you recognize when someone's path no longer matches their words. Discernment sees the difference between who someone was and who they've become. Proverbs 2:14. Who rejoice to do evil and delight in the frowardness of the wicked. This generation laughs at evil, but those who walk with Yahuwah mourn what others celebrate. Wisdom keeps your heart soft in a hard world. When your heart breaks for what breaks his, you know wisdom is working. Proverbs 2:15. Whose ways are crooked and they froward in their paths. There are crooked paths that seem straight until it's too late. Wisdom shows you the end from the beginning so you can walk in truth. Without wisdom, you won't know you're lost until you're destroyed. Proverbs 2:16. To deliver thee from the strange woman, even from the stranger which flattereth with her words. Wisdom keeps you from seduction, whether it's lust, money, fame, or pride. Flattery is a trap, and only wisdom can expose it. Not everything that sounds good is good for you. Proverbs 2:17. Which forsaketh the guide of her youth, and forgetteth the covenant of her God. Wisdom reveals the danger of those who abandon their spiritual roots. Never forget the covenant that keeps you grounded in truth. The moment you forget your covenant is the moment you forfeit your covering. Proverbs 2:18. For her house inclineth unto death, and her paths unto the dead. The path of seduction may feel good, but it ends in destruction. Wisdom doesn't just show you the entrance, it shows you the exit. Every pleasure has a path. Wisdom shows you where it ends. Proverbs 2:19. None that go unto her return again, neither take they hold of the paths of life. Some never recover. Some choices are that deep. This is why wisdom is urgent, because it can save you from a fall you might not rise from. Some mistakes aren't lessons, they're lifetimes. Choose wisdom early. Proverbs 2:20. That thou mayest walk in the way of good men and keep the paths of the righteous. Wisdom connects you to legacy. It keeps you on the same path walked by the righteous who came before you. You're not alone. You're walking in history. When you walk in wisdom, you walk in the footsteps of the faithful. Proverbs 2:21. For the upright shall dwell in the land, and the perfect shall remain in it. This is the promise. Those who walk in righteousness will remain. When the storms hit, they'll still be standing. Wickedness might rise fast, but righteousness endures. Proverbs 2:22. But the wicked shall be cut off from the earth, and the transgressors shall be rooted out of it. There's coming a separation. The wicked may look strong now, but they will be uprooted. Stay planted in wisdom, and you will not be moved. When judgment comes, only the rooted will remain. This is the power of Proverbs Chapter 2. Wisdom doesn't just inform you, it transforms you, it preserves you, and it positions you. If Chapter 1 was the warning, Chapter 2 is the invitation. So don't stop now. Keep seeking, keep listening, keep growing, because in Chapter 3, we unlock the blessings of trusting in Yah with all your heart. And that's where everything begins to shift. See you in Proverbs Chapter 3. Shalom, family.